हेलो स्टूडेंट्स, मैं बसंत यादव आज इंग्लिश क्लास 11 में हॉर्नबिल बुक के लेसन द पोर्ट्रेट ऑफ ए लेडी को डिस्कस करूंगा, जिसे एक ग्रेट इंडियन लिटरेरी राइटर खुशवंत सिंह द्वारा लिखा गया है। जैसा कि पिछले लेक्चर वीडियो में पूर्ण रूप से हिंदी में बताया जा चुका है, इस लेक्चर वीडियो के माध्यम से इंग्लिश में एक्सप्लेन किया जा रहा है। इसे कंसंट्रेट होकर देखें व सीखें। लेट्स बिगिन। माई ग्रैंड मदर्स, लाइक एवरीबॉडीज ग्रैंड मदर्स, was an old woman. She had been old and wrinkled for the 20 years that I had known her. People said that she had once been young and pretty and had even had a husband. But that was hard to believe. My grandfather's portrait hung above the mantelpiece in the drawing room. He wore a big turban and loose-fitted clothes. His long white beard covered the best part of his chest, and he looked at least 100 years old. He did not look the sort of person who would have a wife or children. In these lines, the author talks about his grandmother. He had known her for the past 20 years and she had always been old and wrinkled. He was told that she was once young and pretty and had a husband. His grandfather's portrait hung on the wall, in which he wore loose-fitted clothes, a turban, and had a long white beard that reached his chest. He also appeared very old, and the author thought that he was someone who could have many grandchildren, but not a wife or children. Thanks. She had always been short and fat and slightly bent. Her face was crisscross of wrinkles running from everywhere to everywhere. No, we were certain she had always been, as we had known her, old, so terribly old that she could not have grown older and had stayed at same age for 20 years. She could never have been pretty, but she was always beautiful. She hovered about the house in spotless white, with one hand resting on her waist to balance her stoop and the other telling the bits of her prodigies. In this second paragraph, the author describes his grandmother's was short, fat, slightly bent in postures, and her face had lots of wrinkles. She seemed so old, and she had been the same for the past 20 years. According to the author, she was beautiful but not pretty. She walked around the house in an awkward way, wearing spotless white clothes, with bits of the rosary hanging from one hand and the other hand rested on her back for support. Thanks. When my parents were comfortably settled in the city, they sent for us. That was a turning point in our friendship. Although we shared the same room, my grandmothers no longer came to school with me. I used to go to an English school in motor bus. There were no dogs in the street, and she took to feeding sparrows in the courtyard of our city house. Lines. The author was left with his grandmother when his parents went to live in the city. A good friendship developed between his grandmother and him. When the author parents settled themselves comfortably in the city, they called writers grandmothers and the author to live with them. This proved a watershed in their friendship. Though they shared common room, his grandmothers did not go to the school with him. He used to go to his school by a school bag. She used to feed the street dogs in the village, but here no dogs were there. She started feeding sparrows in the courtyard of the new house. And last, when I decided to go abroad for further studies, I was sure my grandmother would be upset. I would be away for 5 years, and at her age one could never tell, but my grandmother could. She was not even sentimental. She came to leave me at the railway station, but did not talk or show any emotions. Her lips moved in prayer, her mind was lost in prayer. This last passage, the author pointed out that when he was going to England for higher education, he thought that his grandmother was sure to be upset, thinking that her grandson was going to be separated for 5 years. But it did not happen. He thought that his grandmothers might not survive till his returns from abroad. She came to see him off at the railway stations. Even at the parting time, she was not sullen. She was not talking to the authors at that moment. The movement of her lips showed that she was praying to God. Thanks.